That's right. Welcome to the Kobe Bryant Film Room, and today I wanted to break down the 2010 NBA Finals Game 7 because there's been a lot of speculation on Kobe's performance and his impact on the game, and I wanted to break down this film footage from Laker Film Room. So shout out to Laker Film Room. Go subscribe to their channel, their YouTube channel. They've got excellent breakdowns, excellent content. And they're one of the channels that I frequently used to watch back in the day. You know, I don't know if they've been uploading like that recently, but they were very active, you know, in the 2010s, right? And so I wanted to kind of break this down because a lot of people get it misconstrued. The game of basketball is a nuanced game, and it's about strategy, right? And we've kind of gotten away from strategy the last couple of years. So the thing is, right, is that everybody, including the media has focused their eyes on stats, statistics, numbers, right? But the great ones, the truly great ones, find ways to win when their shots are not falling, right? When they're not having that great statistical game, right? And so, do stats matter? Yes, but I'm gonna show you in this footage why Kobe Bryant is more than just statistics, more than just numbers, and he is the ultimate winner, right? So first, before I get into Laker Film Room's content, I'm gonna go into the broadcast, a little bit of the broadcast of the 2010 NBA Finals with Mark Jackson and Mike Breen and your boy Jeff Van Gundy, just to give you a little bit of a breakdown or a synopsis of, you know, what was important in this particular series, right, going into Game 7. So without further ado, let's listen to these boys talk.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Doris Burke with us as well. Couldn't ask for a better ending. How fitting, the two most storied and successful franchises in NBA history. Two hated rivals getting together one more time, one game, to decide who will be the champion. And Jeff, at this stage, these teams know each other so well, it's no longer about X's and O's and adjustments.
Well, after the first few games of any series, it's not about tactical adjustments anymore. It's about an effort adjustment. And the Lakers made that effort adjustment in Game 6. They dominated the board. They dominated the paint.
So real quick, before Jeff goes into and finishes his point, look at this, right? The Lakers were plus 11 Game 1, right? The Boston Celtics plus 5 Game 2. Game 3, the Lakers plus 8. Game 4, Boston plus 7. Game 5, Boston plus 1. Game 6, LA plus 13, right? And the team that won is the one that out-rebounded the other team, right? So this was a rebounding game. This is why this is the point of focus right here. The rebounding margin in the 2010 finals. You see it up top right there, right? So this is the main focus of this game, right? Whoever crashes the board wins the series. As you guys know, the Celtics were uh, were not a great defensive team at that point, right? And so the Lakers, in order to win, we had to dominate the boards, right? This was a defensive series, right? So let's continue.
They were on every loose ball. You look at the rebounding advantage. The winner in each game has out-rebounded his opponent. I don't think it'll be any different here tonight.
And they were so impressive in Game 6. Meanwhile, Mark, it's always fascinating to see with the NBA's brightest lights on here who will face the pressure and play well. Now, obviously, it's got to be a team effort, but are there any particular players who are vital for their team to win tonight?
Well, absolutely. We expect to see Kobe Bryant being spectacular. But the Lakers are at their best when he gets help. And that help, point the finger at Pau Gasol. They need him to defend, to score, and then to rebound. When he plays well, they are awfully.
This man right here, Pau Gasol, stepped up his level of play, right, in this series. 19 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, 11 rebounds, right? And the assists, 3 assists a game. Pau Gasol was vital in our victory.
Tough to beat. For the Celtics, it's the same exact thing. We expect Paul Pierce to be a force on the offensive end, but he needs help. Help from his leaders. Rondo on the offensive end, being the maestro and being aggressive, taking what the...
And so at this point, Rajon Rondo was one of the best point guards in the league, right? He was at least top 3, right, point guards in the NBA, right? So in 2010, this man led the league in steals. He was really instrumental part of their offense by this time, rather than in 2008, right, where he was just starting to come into his own. 2010, Rondo starting to be more integral in the offense.
Give him. And defensively, the anchor, the leader, Kevin Garnett, playing with force, being a presence, and then giving them something on the offensive post.
Okay, so there you heard it. That's the broadcast of the Game 7. I just wanted to kind of refresh people's memories, just in case people forgot, man. Sometimes, when when you go through these past games, it's been so long since we watched it live that we forget what these, each game is different. And so sometimes we forget the strategy of each game. And basketball, once again, is about strategy. It's about execution. It's about game planning, right? And so I wanted to remind you guys of that before I got into Laker Film Room's video. But let's go. Let's go to see what Laker Film Room has to say about this and his amazing breakdown of this game, fourth quarter.
The Lakers had just 55 points with less than 9 minutes to play, but Kobe would kick off a 28-point flurry over the last 8 minutes and 46 seconds by going to a move that he used several times going down the stretch. Boston's game plan against Kobe was to ball pressure him while sending him to his left, where help
Okay, so you hear that. Ball pressure Kobe, send him to his left. You see how Ray Allen's shading him towards the left, right? To the help defense, right? Because Kobe is very dangerous going to his right. And you wanted to take advantage. You're not going to guard Kobe one-on-one, right? And so what did Kobe do to counter this? Check it out.
were waiting. That's why Ray Allen is all over Kobe's right shoulder here, instead of being squarely between him and the basket. He's inviting Kobe to drive left, where Davis and Nate Robinson await. But by the fourth quarter, Kobe was beating this alignment by using triple threat moves to break Allen's contain. It began in the right corner, with Kobe getting lower than Allen while in triple threat position. And watch how he uses his head, quite literally, to create space between Allen's body and his. By doing this, it means that...
Now, Kobe was extremely smart and savvy, right? He knew every tactical advantage offensively. Now, check this out, right? You see how Kobe does this little rip-through move? So, Kobe's so gifted offensively, he found new ways to beat you, right? Kevin Durant started developing this rip-through move, start using it more and implementing it in his game, that they had to change the rules. But this came from Kobe. Kobe was one of the first players. I think he was the first player to really use the rip-through. See how Ray Allen's cramping into his space, you know, and Kobe's going to punish him for that.
When Allen gives him this armbar, it's extended away enough from his body to be vulnerable to a rip-through. And back in 2010, this action led to 3 free throws. So after trailing by as much as 13 in the
Smart move, right? Get to the free throw line, get yourself in rhythm, get some easy buckets, right? Keep the game close.
third quarter, the Lakers were now down by just 1. A huge Derek Fisher 3 tied it up a couple of minutes later, and that's when Kobe really...
Now, shout out to Derek Fisher. This is the only 3 he hit in the fourth quarter, right? But you see how clutch this man is, right? His whole career, Derek Fisher's whole career, he's been coming through for us, man. So shout out to Fish. Couldn't have won without you, dog.
began to dominate on the defensive glass. Kobe started this play on Rondo, but the Lakers were switching a lot by this point of the game. So Kobe passes Rondo off to Powell, who gets a great contest on the floater.
And so, listen, this is brilliant, right? Rondo has to finish over two tall defenders right here. You got Lamar sticking his nose in there, and then you got Powell going straight up. Powell's 7 feet tall. That's a difficult shot. Right? Now, Rondo can hit those, but that's a difficult, hard shot. And watch Kobe. Kobe comes around Garnett, right? And he gets in front of him, gets right in front of him. Kobe's in position to get the rebound.
As this is happening, Kobe has to peel off switch and get under KG to earn inside position and not give up the offensive rebound. He does just that and then soars into the air to grab the rebound. And Davis crashes into him.
Rondo flips it up. That won't go.
And with both
This shit right here is if you really want it. This is an ice bath moment right here. You see how hard he landed on his back? Oh my God. Woo! I'm pretty sure Kobe felt that shit after the game, but who cares? You're going on vacation, so you'll be good holding that trophy.
And with both teams out of fouls, this sent Kobe to the line, giving the Lakers their first lead since the second quarter. Allen missed an
Right, so that rebound led to fouls. Check it out.
off-screen jumper, and Kobe grabbed another rebound. And on the next possession, Kobe goes back to his triple threat attack on Allen. Allen swipes up at the ball but misses.
Now check this out, right? Kobe, being the master that he is, understood Ray Allen was off balance. Ray Allen gambled, right? He saw Kobe put the ball in front of him for a split second. He gambled to try and knock it loose. Wrong move. Kobe gets to a spot. Watch this.
Using his weight to lean forward for just a split second. That's all the time Kobe needs to capitalize on the mistake. And he uses another quick rip through to
Ray
shake
Allen's
free
gone.
and sticks the
Kobe
elbow.
rises up.
Lakers up by 4.
This is why a one dribble pull up is so important. Check this out. This is why, right? Because Kevin Garnett, if he didn't have this mid-range jumper, Ant-Man needs to, watch this, right? This is why it's important for him to develop his mid-range. If Kobe did not have this pull-up jumper in the mid-range, he would have to go all the way to the basket where KG is. But instead, there you go. Easy bucket.
Pull up. Lakers up by 4. Timeout Celtics.
4-point Laker lead. Their largest of the game.
And then the Lakers had another great defensive possession coming out of the timeout. They did a great job of blitzing and recovering during this stretch, but it's very difficult to rebound when you're scrambling around the perimeter.
Swing, we out of position.
So it was Kobe's job to zone up on the interior while his teammates flew around on the
Good
perimeter.
effort by Lamar. Good effort by Lamar. Paul almost got that shit blocked, but he got it off. He was able to get it
on the
off.
perimeter, and then clean up the boards.
Kobe
the shot
soars
goes
in.
up. Next time down, Kobe looks to attack Allen again, but this time it's off of a live dribble, meaning that Kobe can't use the same triple threat skills that he did on the previous 2 plays.
So look at this. I want y'all to look at this.
He dribbles into a post-up.
Look how many defenders are waiting for Kobe. This is the 2000s. This is 2000s basketball, bro. Nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. Right? Powell is literally coming. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only one Celtic on the that's not in this picture. Look at this shit, bro.
And then Sheed comes over
Look
as
at
a third
this.
defender.
Powell gives Kobe an angle for him to have somebody to pass it to.
Powell sweeps the baseline, and as Kobe gets into his turnaround jumper, he spots Powell and gives it to him. KG tries to recover, but closes out too hard and
play
runs
by
into
Powell.
Powell, drawing 2 more free throws. Powell makes them both, and what was once a 3-point lead just 4 minutes ago was now a 6-point Lakers lead thanks to a game-changing
And it also helps when your big man can hit free throws as well.
run, and Kobe played a crucial role in every play of it. The next time down, Allen broke free on a pick and roll, but missed the underhanded scoop.
Kobe he could get that one back. That's a layup that Ray Allen normally makes, but I guess he was feeling the pressure behind him.
Underhanded scoop, and Kobe came flying in to secure the rebound.
Now look, when Ray's making this move, Kobe's in there. Kobe
came flying in to secure the rebound. That's 4 straight defensive stops that Kobe closed out with the rebound, and it makes it 15.
He didn't wait for Lamar to get in there. Look, Kobe's like, I snatched that out of Lamar's hand. Snatched that right out of Lamar's hands.
Stops that Kobe closed out with the rebound, and it makes it 15 boards on the game for him. But the Celtics wouldn't go away quietly. Pierce would come off of a screen and drill this mid-range jumper, cutting the lead to 4. So the Lakers go back to the triple threat attack on Allen, drawing 2 more free throws. Kobe splits them, and the Lakers go
He got clothesline. See, this is basketball, bro. This probably would have been a flagrant foul in today's game. Kobe goes up strong, gets taken out the sky.
More free throws. Kobe splits them, and the Lakers go up 5. After a pair of Paul Pierce free throws cut the lead to 4, Powell made a pair of huge plays, first blocking Pierce as he attacked the rim.
Good block.
And then hitting one of the great shots in Lakers history to put them up 6 with 90 seconds left.
Wallace on Gasol. Backs in, spins, fake.
Good take.
Shot. It's good. Gasol.
Good take. Hey, I was at my house screaming when he hit the shot. Hey, check this out, right? So I was talking to DFJ a couple of days ago, and I was telling him I was going to do some videos, and we're going to give Pau Gasol his credit, right? And the main reason why we got to do this is because Pau Gasol has been taking some strays. He's been getting hit with some strays, man. And it's because people are comparing him to Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki, the upper echelon of power forwards. And Pau was a great power forward, but, you know, a lot of us, people who watched the games back then, we understood that he wasn't quite on their level. He wasn't that great, right? Well, Pau Gasol is an all-time great, right? But I think there's been this effort to boost Pau and diminish what Kobe did. So what we've been doing was we've been trying to give factual history on where Pau ranks as far as his position. And doing so, it seems like we're slighting him. And I don't want to do that to Pau because Pau is important, especially in this Game 7 right here. But he was important also in the Orlando series. He was just important, period, you know, towards us winning the championship. He was vital. The man improved his game. He came to play. He came to ball. He got on the boards. He scored. He passed. He blocked shots. He did what it took to win. And so we must celebrate Pau and not get caught up in this game of taking away from people to boost up other people, right? And sometimes we kind of get caught in this game trying to match people and debunk things that it kind of seems like we're taking shots at this guy. And this guy right here was tough. Game 7. I mean, one of the toughest power forwards of that time. Skilled, very highly skilled, left hook, right hooks. You know, mid-range game, could hit the free throws, right? Could hit the fadeaway. Pau Gasol was a beast, and he was a dog. Had his flaws, but I want to celebrate Pau, and I don't want to come for him every time. Pause, and discredit what he's. Not even discredit. I don't think I was doing that, or just kind of. You know, seem like we're always throwing shade on them, right? But we want to tell the truth on each player and where they were and what they were looked at that time, how they were looked at that time.
Wallace on
Big
Gasol.
shot.
Backs in, spins, fake.
And these are 2 good defenders, Rasheed Wallace and Kevin Garnett. 2 really good defenders. And then Paul Pierce got his head in there, stuck in there. Pause. Look at this. That's an amazing shot.
fake.
That's an
Shot.
amazing. That's a will shot. A lot of people say will doesn't exist. This is will. This is will.
Fake. Shot. It's good. Gasol got it to go.
There we go. Hey, Pal's hype. Pal's hype. Killer instinct right there.
Timeout Celtics.
But that was followed by a
money.
huge three by Wallace over Kobe's flying close.
Whew.
And now the lead is back down.
Rasheed was good at that. And this had me terrified. When he hit this, now this is good defense by Kobe. Look how high Kobe is. This is good defense. Kobe did everything possible to block that shot or bother that shot. Rasheed's cold-blooded, man.
Kobe's flying closeout. And now the lead is back down to 3. So the Lakers went back to Kobe. And this time, when Sheed came over to double, KG
Look,
picked up Powell's
Look at Rasheed coming over, taking away Kobe's
Powell's
like
flash
shrinking
cut
the
into
court
the paint.
on that
So Kobe
side.
had to dribble
Kobe
out of the
goes
double
to
team
the
and
other
look for the
side of
open
the
man.
court. Right? Okay, so I want you to pay attention to something right here. Everybody's eyes are on Kobe. Rajon Rondo, Rasheed Wallace, Ray Allen, and you have Kevin Garnett, watching as well. But look at Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce has his head turned towards Kobe. And it says, oh, shit. He wants, Paul Pierce is communicating to KG to recover to guard Lamar Odom. Don't leave Lamar open, right? But Paul Pierce played Ron for cheap. Ron gives him a quick little jab step that stuns him a little bit. Then he goes up. Bang!
And the rest is history.
But this play right here was all because of the threat that Kobe is on the court. You have 4 Celtics on this side of the court.
One pass away.
And Paul Pierce was spying, right? Pretty much spying. He was going to be another person to help on Kobe.
One pass away.
That's a 3. Bang!
And the rest is history.
Lakers by 6 with a minute to play.
So, I want y'all to see something. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Now, by this time, we were up. We were up in this game. I think by 3 points or something like that. This was a big shot by Ron.
Lakers by 6 with a minute to play.
But with the game teetering in the balance, Boston hits yet another 3 as the Lakers help off of Ray Allen.
We're up
It's
by
back to a
6.
1 possession.
But man, these cats would not go away.
The Lakers help off of Ray Allen, and it's back to
And when you have that much star power on your team, bro, that's a lot of firepower. It's too much, man.
help off of Ray Allen, and it's back to a 1 possession game. So this is a critical possession. The Lakers are up 3 and are in the tricky position of wanting to run the clock a little, but very much needing to score. But something happens at the beginning of the play that doesn't seem like much, but is crucial to its outcome. As Lamar pushes it up the floor, Rondo goes for the steal, and Lamar
here we have Rondo on Lamar.
avoids it. But as this is happening, Fish flares out to the weak side corner, and Rondo stays behind, leaving him with a size mismatch on Lamar. So instead of doubling Kobe, KG has to recover back to Fish, and the Lakers look to
And that's big right there. That's big right there because we have the advantage.
attack.
This is what basketball is about. This is tactical.
Kobe and Pau pick and roll. Rondo then switches on to Pau as Pau comes up to set the screen, and this is where Kobe makes a crucial decision. Rather than using the screen,
Yeah, the Celtics got mixed up. Kobe rejects the screen, which is awesome. Great decision by Kobe Bryant.
Kobe rejects it and shoots the
Kobe
quick pull-up.
pulls up knowing that Pau Gasol is going to be in position.
Had he used the screen, Rondo would have almost certainly switched on to him, and the Lakers would have been up against the shot clock with no advantage created. But by rejecting the screen, Kobe set up a situation where the 2 most likely outcomes were both in the Lakers' favor. One of them is that he makes the shot. But if he doesn't, not only does Pau have a huge size advantage over Rondo, he also has inside position, so the likelihood of getting an offensive rebound is high.
This is basketball IQ, right? This is knowing your personnel, right? Knowing what advantages you have. right? And taking advantage of it. Kobe Bean Bryant had a very high basketball IQ. This is one of the reasons why Rondo said he outplayed him, he outthought him. I think it was an interview with JJ or some one of these podcasts where he said he outplayed me, he outthought me. It's a mental game.
Exactly what happens, and Pau tracks down the rebound and kicks it back out to Kobe, who attacks the rim with
Kobe
force
aggressively
and gets there
goes
before
in.
Sheed could get into legal guarding position. Kobe then makes both free
Let's go. Look how aggressive he attacks.
kicks it back out to Kobe, who attacks the rim with force and gets there before Sheed could get into legal guarding position. Kobe then makes both free throws, going 7 for 8 from the line in the fourth. Lakers up 5. But Rondo got it back on the next possession. He came up with the rebound as it pinballed the round after Allen's jumper grazed the front of the rim and drilled a corner 3 to cut the lead back down to 2.
They would not go away, man. How many of y'all were watching this and was absolutely terrified?
Down to 2. After 2 free throws by Sasha Vujacic, Boston drew up a play to either get Ray Allen the ball coming off of
The
an elevator
machine. Shout out to the machine.
screen at the top of the key, or pierce the ball in the corner, which can then flow into a pick and roll, going to his dominant hand. But Kobe reads this the whole way. He starts on Allen, but the Lakers are switching, so he's warning his teammates to be ready for Allen to come off of that elevator. Kobe then switches on to Pierce and plays.
And that's great communication. Now, I was talking to DFJ about this, and I was telling him Kobe communicated on defense a lot. You know what I mean? You have to really pay attention to the details of the game. Kobe always talked, right? Always communicated, right? This is why this man was first team defense so many times. Check this out.
Ball denial on his cut to the corner, so Pierce heads up the sideline to receive the inbounds pass. It's extremely important here that Kobe sends Pierce back toward his help, which is Lamar, and Kobe sprints to beat Pierce to the spot. That funnels him back toward.
Yep, he cut him off. You see that? So DFJ, look at this. Kobe did the right thing defensively, cut Pierce's angle off, and forced him into the help.
Back toward Lamar, who's helping off of Rondo, leaving him open in the corner. But Lamar's agility and length allow him to recover.
Good defense.
And force.
Good defense by Lamar. Good defense by Lamar.
And force Rondo into the sidestep 3. Pau tracks down the rebound, and the Lakers are champions.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
The fourth quarter of Game 7 was only the second time the entire series that the Lakers scored 30 points in a quarter. Kobe generated 17 of those, all of them in the last 9 minutes. While
17 out of 30. Kobe Bean Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Defensively and offensively. Even though he didn't score, he created opportunities for his teammates to score, and he got to the free throw line.
dominating the defensive glass. So despite his earlier shooting struggles, Kobe drew upon his expertise in other aspects of the game to find other ways to reach his goal. And that's why he reached his goal of winning an NBA championship more times than any other NBA player this century.
Okay, so Kobe Bean Bryant won the Bill Russell way. And I'm pretty sure he asked Bill Russell for his guidance. And, you know, this is why Bill Russell loved Kobe Bryant. He was a student of the game. Whatever it took for the team to win, that's what he did. And this is the difference between winning basketball and losing basketball. Could Kobe have had all these stats and still lose? Yes. Right? But the game wasn't about that. The game was about winning the rebounding battle, which he did. Now, let's get into some numbers real quick. The fourth quarter. Kobe led the Lakers in the fourth quarter in scoring with 10 points. Pau was right behind them, right? With 9, right? Kobe and Pau attributed for 10 rebounds combined, right? That's going to do it. Your best players were getting on the board. That's going to do it. And we dominated the rebounding battle. We won the series, right? So I just wanted to kind of bring that to you guys today because there's been a lot of confusion from the media, from talking heads about that Game 7 performance. The only thing they focus on is the 6 for 24, right? Which is very, how can I say this? It's it's based to just focus on one aspect of the game. It's very short-sighted, right? The game of basketball is much more than that. This is why stats ain't everything, because everything that the Laker film room presented in this video was not really necessarily based on stats. I think the only thing that was really based on stats was a rebounding and the free throws. Other than that, we're talking about positioning, right? We're talking about how Kobe used his mind in order to get to the free throw line. How did he get to the free throw line, right? He was able to do, rip through moves, manipulate the defense, right? He was able to create a mismatch and advantage for his team using his basketball IQ, going away from the screen, right? At times, putting his teammates in position to have easy buckets, right? Even though he didn't really have that many assists, right? One assist. You could tell he had his hands on every single possession down the stretch of this game. He dominated even though he had one assist, right? So I wanted to kind of share that with you guys today, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Subscribe to the Kobe Bryant Film Room. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Stop being lazy with it. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the Behind the Bench Sports Network. I'm over there as well. Subscribe to Big Dog Talk Sports, DFJ Hoops, J-Rock Sports Talk, straight to the point entertainment. I hope I'm saying that right. Yo, your name is long as hell, bro. But shout out to you. Subscribe to the BJ's, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. I be over there a lot. Shout out to all of the people, SMT Network. Shoot, I'm trying to figure out who I forget. If I forgot you, if I've forgotten you, or forgot to mention your name or whatever, I didn't mean to. I'm trying to remember as many names as possible. But shout out to all of y'all. Subscribe to these guys' pages because they support me. I support them. Who is Hendo? Yes, my boy Who is Hendo. Subscribe to him as well. And I'm out. Peace.
That's right.